How you doing, everybody? I thought about making this video for a little bit, and I figured with FanFest going on, why not tell this story about how I got into Final Fantasy XIV? As you know, I am a big Final Fantasy fan. It has been upgraded to my third favorite franchise. Sorry, Zelda, you're now fourth. Um, yeah, I figured, hey, let me tell a story about how I got into it, first time I played, and where I am now. Um, I started playing a long time ago in a galaxy about like 30 minutes south of here, uh, at a friend's house. We used to have game nights. I would bring my PS4 over. He would play on his PC. And one day I signed up for the free trial. This is back when the free trial was only 30 days on my PS4. And that was 2017, 2018, I think, one of those 2 years. And I played it for a little bit, ran around, tried to see what it was like. And then I thought about it and I remembered I don't think I could get into MMORPGs because I play so many other games. So I closed it, deleted it, and that was the end of that. Cut to 2020. Again, free trial was only 30 days. And I installed the free trial on my PC. No, I think I bought the game and then played that free trial 30 days, something like that. I don't know. I remember buying it and then playing it for the free trial. Same thing. I thought about it and I said to myself, you know what? I don't know if I could get into MMORPGs because I play all these other kinds of games. And so I stopped. Throughout the years since then, up until 2024, I would get drunk, try to play again. But I couldn't log back in because I used the same email to try to play Final Fantasy XI. The same email I used for the free trial of 14 for trying to play Final Fantasy XI. That didn't work. And I got an email saying suspicious activity, so they locked me out of 14. I think that's what it said. Something like that. Very confusing. Anyway, so I multiple times since then to 2024, I would try to log back in. It wouldn't work. I would get drunk. I would try. It wouldn't work. I get pissed. And then one day, it was after I beat Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, February 2024 or March 2024. I think it was March. I got drunk. Of course, I used to drink a lot. I got drunk and then it hit me. Getting drunk plays a part in it because I wouldn't have thought of this if I was sober. I got drunk and then it hit me. Why don't I make a separate email just for Final Fantasy XIV, contact Square Enix support, tell them I don't have access to this email anymore. Can I give you a new one? And they said, sure, send us the new email and we'll link it to your account. So I did, and I was able to log back in. And after I beat Rebirth, I thought about it, and I was like, there's really not much for me to play, despite having multiple bookcases full of video games, but that's beside the point. So I decided to pay for a subscription, and I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? Not every month. I do that every 6 month thing. I save some change a year doing that. And I started to play through A Realm Reborn, Summoner main, because I like to summon things in video games to fight alongside me or be a distraction for the enemy while I do other things or come in for sneak attacks. That's what I thought this was going to be. It was not. But I'm not complaining. So I was playing through A Realm Reborn, and I was really liking it. I was literally playing all day. And I was liking it, and I was like, you know what? At the time, I'm going to pre-order Dawn Trail. This is before I knew like how all the expansions worked and everything. I'm going to pre-order Dawn Trail. And I think at the time it was Shadowbringers and Endwalker you had to pay for. I bought all that. I got the mini Zidane minion for pre-ordering Dawn Trail. And I decided, you know, I'm going to keep playing this. I like this. And even when a new game comes out that I want to play, I'll put this to the side, play that, and then come back, which is what I did. And the rest is history. March 2024, I started playing Final Fantasy XIV, and now I continue to play it. And yeah, I was gonna say something, but I forget. See, this is why you write things down, but I don't. Yeah. So, oh no, I remember what I was gonna say. I used the trust for everything in A Realm Reborn, and then when it got to King Moogelmog in the post Realm Reborn patches, I couldn't use trust for that, and I got worried, and I was gonna stop playing, and I was like, okay, I beat A Realm Reborn, that's good enough, because at the time I thought it was good enough, but no, it's not. So it's like, you know what? I'm gonna stop playing. That's it. I'm gonna cancel the sub, and then it hit me. Not really hit me, and then I thought about it. And I'm like, dude, this is an MMORPG. You're gonna have to play with people. So I did, and it wasn't all that bad. I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, I was actually gonna literally stop playing once I got to King Mooglebog because I had to play with people. Now it's no big deal. And since then, from March 2024 to August 2024, I was finishing everything up to that point because I wasn't able to finish Endwalker by the time whatchamacallit, early access for Dawn Trail started, which blew because when early access for Dawn Trail started, July 28th, I think it was that year, my job closed and moved out of state. Perfect. But I couldn't partake in the excitement of the new expansion because I was still in the middle of Endwalker. So I finished Endwalker, blasted through Dawn Trail, finished all the main story after March, April, May, June, July, August. 5 months, blasted through all the main story. Good stuff. Then I decided to try to figure out what to do after that. Because honestly, in my mind, once I beat a game, and I was like, "Ooh, all right, cool. I beat this game. I'm gonna do post game if there is any. I'm gonna do post game. I'm gonna grind, do all this." And then I just stopped playing and move on to something else. But then I started watching YouTubers. I learned some post game things. Started to do those. But the problem I have is I feel like I was rushing through the story too much to where I couldn't pay attention as much as I should have or could have because I would drink a lot. I would get drunk and play the main story. But get drunk, raid, fine, cool, awesome. Get drunk, play the main story, can't really focus. But even when I wasn't drunk and I was playing the main story, I feel like I wasn't paying attention as much as I should have. So that sucks. But I'm going back. I'm playing it with my lady because she won't let me pay for her subscription, but I'll talk her into it. So we can both play regularly. But yeah, I made a new character. She signed up for the free trial. I made a new character and I play along with her. So we're going to experience the story together. And this time I'm actually going to focus, pay attention. I don't get drunk anymore, so that's good. So I'm going to focus, pay attention. I'm not saying I don't know anything about the story. I know some things, but not as much as I should. Heaven Sword is my favorite. Yeah, call me cliche. Or don't call me cliche. Because a lot of people say Shadowbringers is their favorite. I like Shadowbringers a lot. But Heaven Sword, it's like, it felt medieval. You know, I mean, yeah, it's medieval fantasy, but it felt medieval with the castles and everything, and with the Ishgard, the cat, like it looks like a medieval town, the medieval city, and the zones are just very big and grand. Because from what I understand, that Sword is when they uh, started flying mounts. So they started flying mounts in Sword. They needed the zones to be big and grand and very vertical, which they are. And yeah, Stormblood was it was okay. It was no Heaven's Ward, but it was all right. A lot going on there, if I remember correctly. It felt like people say Lise was annoying. I remember every time a new zone started, she would say, "I remember," to the point where I don't want to remember. At least I think that's what she did. See, I should have been paying attention more than I should have. But yeah, and so on and so forth. Now we're into Evercold is going to be my first expansion launch, which is very exciting. The new changes are going to be fantastic. They didn't show anything for Summoner though, but I'm curious. Are they going to give us 3 new summons, or are they going to what are they going to do with that with the evolved mode? But what I think they're going to do with Summoner, what I think they should do when you click the button to summon one of the like Ifrit Garuda Titan, you press the button to summon it, but you have to select where it drops, and it takes damage. So you have to be strategic with your summon placements. That's what I would do. And I feel like since White Mage's, what was it, Stone, is now is going to be an instant cast. Maybe Ruin 3 is going to be an instant cast. No, maybe not. But it's funny because I was gonna just stick to Summoner and not bother with any of the other jobs. Yeah, I unlocked them as I went on over time, but I was like, just to try them out. And I was like, all right, cool. But then it got a little boring because I was like, all right, well, like, what can I do here? So what I decided to do, there's a YouTuber called Cider Spider. I don't know if you're familiar. He does achievement hunting and mentor roulette videos. But I saw his video about getting all jobs to 100, his leveling 210 levels video for the achievement hunting series, and it kind of motivated me to try to go for it. You know what? I'm gonna go for getting all jobs to max level. So that's what I've been doing. I got all my DPSs done. and I got a little nervous because I had anxiety and healer anxiety or whatever. But then I realized, you know what, just do it. If you have tank anxiety, healer anxiety, read the tooltips, like hover over your hot bars, read what they do. You could do it. Just get in there and do it. It's not that bad. Um, so yeah, I got Gunbreaker to 100. I got Scholar to 100, but that doesn't count because, well, it counts towards the mount, but it doesn't count because Scholar and Summon are both level at the same time together. I got Sage to 100 because it was, since I'm going through the tanks and healers, I'm picking the ones that are closer to 100 and then moving back up to, like which ones are closer to 100. And then, yeah. But yeah, now I'm currently working on Dark Knight, which is pretty cool. Yeah, hopefully by the time Evercold comes out, I'll finish it so I could get the mount. And I could take in all the orange 100s I see, except for Blue Mage, all the 100 oranges I see before they all turn white. And I have to get them all to 110, which isn't going to take as long as getting them all to 100 from like 50, 60, freaking 0, level 1. But yeah, just a quick story about how I got into Final Fantasy XIV. I figure with FanFest going on right now, I'll tell that story. So yeah, do you play Final Fantasy XIV? How long have you been playing? Let me know in the comments. You want to give me some pointers? Because I feel I've been playing for for a little over 2 years, and I feel like there's stuff I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, let me know in the comments. Do you play? You want to give us pointers if you want? What's your main? What do you do when you finish all the main story and all the patch stuff? Like, what do you do to keep yourself busy with the game? Is it the only game you play? Do you play other games? Leave it in the comments. That'd be cool. Anyway, so yeah, I'll see you all later. Love you all. Well, kisses. And yeah, see you on Tuesday for patch day. Yay! Okay, all right. Bye-bye.